Why are women so shut down?
Well, women are so shut down because we live in a society. I'm trying not to blame men because I really don't. Women need to take responsibility for themselves as well.
Don't blame men because they already have that story. So you know that, right? You know
exactly.
that. If we give them that story, we're feeding that story. We're feeding that energy, and then of course they're going to attract that exact asshole guy.
Exactly. This is much more about leaving men out of the room for a minute and getting into our own authentic relationship.
Oh, you said get out of the... Okay.
Our own authentic relationship with ourselves, with our bodies, with our... I'm going to take my shoes off.
Yeah, please do. Authentically, just let your feet come out and hang.
I got to get comfy when I talk about sex.
Yeah, go ahead. Get comfy. Go ahead. You got two studs next to you, a young one and an old Altacaca one.
Altacaca.
So yeah, we're good.
Altacaca.
For you people who don't know, it's an old Jewish man. It's an Altacaca. I'd rather, instead of having sex, I'd rather have some knish. The knish looks like a vagina, but I can eat it and it's got potatoes in it. So,
how about eating a knish while you're having sex?
You could do that. That's a George Costanza one. So go ahead, get comfortable. Tell them about sex, okay? So they don't have this bad men story.
Right.
Bad man.
So we've grown up from the beginning, receiving messages from Disney films, from...
yeah, I know. My little daughter watches them all.
Yeah, fairy tales, from, this distorted view of women and who we are and how we are as sexual beings or not sexual beings. Most of us, when we were reaching puberty, we heard people make comments to our fathers about needing to get a shotgun because we were so pretty. And
people say that about my daughter. They go, you're going to need to get a shotgun. Really? Because I don't believe in guns.
Well,
secondly, I'm not going to get a shotgun because I can educate her.
Yes, and she will be empowered. And actually, when she's ready, it will be really a gift for her to explore her sexuality when it's in the right context. So... what are we saying here? That boys are bad? And, this is the...
Oh, it's programming.
But this is the message that women grow up with. So we get out into the world as adults, and nobody has really given us an opportunity to figure out who we really are, authentically and naturally, and without this story about being a virgin and being innocent and not wanting sex or... it's just all twisted around. So
wait, you're not a virgin? How'd you have those kids? It's like, I know what you mean. It's ridiculous. It's like...
Yeah. So that's where we find ourselves.